Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Lakeland, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Williams. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. They've got James, Desmond Bane out there with Young. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
Now here's James. Here's Bane. Lays it up off the glass.
And they let Bane sneak in there. He is quite the opportunist.
The three for Doncic. Rebound by Sohan. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Count it.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
It doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first four shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves and the timing too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
LeBron kicks to Bane. Pass to Young. Here's Sohan to the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Outside, Williams. Takes a shot at the elbow. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Simmons looking around. To the left side wing. Hardy. And again, Memphis no good. Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Herter on the wing. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now here's Simmons. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And not many 6'10 players have the handles that Simmons has.
To the inside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Simmons. The baseline J off the mark. Herter on the wing. Buries it down low.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Sensabaugh. James defending. Sensabaugh no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
They got Saraf. Sohan is out there with Murray. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, he is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Washington. And it's Sensabaugh in its small forward. Here's Sensabaugh. Still yet to score. That one falls.
In that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Sohan with the ball. Washington's on him. Yep, it counts. Sohan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So it's both teams making substitutions here. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backcourt. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting. Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Mann. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his third assist on the night.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis, going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. .124 left now here in the second. And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the triple. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Trae Young. Outside for Jackson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Rim protection plus three-point shooting. Triple J gives you 2 things every team needs.
Out left to the wing. Back to Young. Here's LeBron. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Williams. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic, no good.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And Valanciunas kicks to Young from downtown. Rebound by Williams. Fires from way out. Oh, he got it! How in the world did that go in? And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court drum line. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like? And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the home team. Thanks for spending half.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. We've got Desmond Bain. Sohan is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Trae Young. And for Memphis, they've got Domantas Sabonis. Doncic out there with Williams. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Jackson in at the 4. Jackson misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Bain. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Jackson has the open look and the 3 off target. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Young for 3. Sabonis grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And James gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Doncic has got 12 points in the game. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back to you, Kevin.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Sohan. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 6.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Sabonis. The 3 for Doncic. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Bain. Back to Young. Down low. And there's Bain. That's good on the assist by Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 11. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes a step back. Luka bullies his way inside.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Three-pointer. And it's Sohan missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
A nice shot by Sohan.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. They're up by 9. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Wendell Carter is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Herter in a 2-guard. Here's Carter. True on the 14-footer.
How about that mid-range, Jay, there? Carter Jr. showing another element of his game.
And Simmons kicks to Washington. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the home team has possession. They led by as many as 18 points. LeBron carving out space inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And they double up Doncic. Sabonis finds Williams. Jackson from long range. Good. A nice assist for Williams.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Launches it. 3, good. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Timeout called by Coach Isolo. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Doncic against Young.
From ultra close range, Doncic.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Now Young. James outside. And the shot goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Doncic lays it in off the window.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Bain. James outside. He's off from 3. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's the bonus, and there's the dunk.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
He answers with a dunk of his own.
Games like this are why you have to be excited about Sohan's potential. When he's putting it all together like this and scoring it, he becomes a major threat.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Now, he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
Now Sabonis. Oh, and he misses the dunk. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Now Bain. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForge.